my channel, I'm Sarah and you're watching So Beauty Stuff. So today I'm bringing you a brand new and updated what's in my makeup artist kit. So the last one was more than a year ago that I did it. So just a bit of background on that kit. When I did decide that it was time for me to invest in a freelance kit so I could start doing freelancing part-time, that was my starter kit. That was the initial kit that I could buy with the budget that I'd set myself. Over the past year since then, I've been getting to know the kit. I've been learning what works for me, what doesn't work for me, what I'd like to improve, what I'd like to replace, what I would definitely never not have in my kit. And as I've earned money from jobs, I've been able to invest that back into my kit and continuously just buy a bit more, improve it, and it's at a place now where I'm really happy with it. So obviously, just want to put a little disclaimer out there. I mean, all artists are different. Everyone has different preferences, different ways that they work, different types of clients they see, and different types of jobs they do. So there's no such thing as the perfect makeup artist kit, but this is perfect for me as it is. I really love it. So I'm not going to chat to you anymore about this. I'm just going to start talking you through the kit. I'm probably going to be behind the camera for most of the rest of this, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so what you're seeing here is my kit fully packed up. This is how it all looks in its most compact form. So this is a bit more of a realistic look how I've actually carry everything around. I usually have the top compartment of my trolley separate, where I can carry it over my shoulder, and then I'll roll the lower half. One of the main reasons I do tend to carry it like this is because with the trolley, the full height of the trolley doesn't fit in the boot of my car, so I have to take the top compartment off, so sometimes I will snap it back on once I get to my destination. Okay, so now what we're seeing here is everything unpacked. Let me take you in for a closer look. So these are my Glamcore lights. I have done a full video on these, so I won't go into too much detail, but they provide natural daylight grade light, so you can light up your client's face if you're in a dark corner. This, of course, is my Wendy Hill makeup chair. I think I'd be absolutely lost without this chair. It is amazing. It just brings the client up so that their face is face height with you. It stops you having to bend over and get a bad back, and it's got the steps there as well. This is just a little mirror from my kit so that the clients can have a look at their makeup as I'm going. Down here, this is the bottom compartment of my case here. So as you can see, the front of the case unclips, and so you can pull this tray out. So if you've got anything in there, you can do that. You can balance things in the lid here, or you can use it to get into the bottom part of this trolley. What I keep in here is paper towels, this steamer tub that I put my used makeup brushes in, a towel, and my skincare stuff is all in here. I've got a spare bag that I can put some bits and pieces in. I've got a notepad and pen because you never know when you're going to need to write anything down. And then in here I have some face charts. I use these for things like bridal trials, if I want to write down the products or anything about how I've applied it. And I also keep my colour wheel in here because it's a really great way of explaining the colour theory to people, showing them complementary colours. This top compartment trolley opens up completely, which is really great, gives you full access inside. Now I'm going to take a closer look at what the things are that I keep inside of this case. Okay, so how I would usually lay this out is always have a towel down. I'll then use some paper towels and I will lay these out on top of the towel. So I'll normally keep my brushes laid out in front of me because I can pull them out. I don't often wear my brush belt. All my skincare is in this really cool My Kit Code duffel. Okay, so now I'm just going to talk you through every product that I have in my skincare bag. I have in here some Swispers. They're just these pads. I've got cleansing lotion and a refreshing toner. I love using Nivea because they're always really gentle on the skin. I do have some makeup wipes here. I have a little, it's like a Kmart version of the brush egg. I also have in here my brush cleaner. I have a spare hand sanitizer in here. I've literally I carry these around. Here I've got a kind to eye makeup remover. I also have in here another brush cleaner. This is basically this in a spray bottle. This is a finishing spray. I've also got Fix Plus, so these are kind of my finishing sprays. So that's my skincare and finishing products. So my brush belt, I have touched on this in previous videos. I originally bought the Morphe 301, I think it's called, or the 501. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's their 30-piece brush set. I still have some of the brushes in there from that set. Some of these top brushes along here, these face brushes, and a couple of the eye brushes. The rest of them I've pretty much filled in myself. Things I've added in here are hair clips, obviously for clients' hair. I have two of these metal spatulas. And I also have the 2 metal palettes in here as well. Next up is my face and base. Basically this is my foundations and primers. So you'll see proudly here at the front I have my RCMA foundation and concealer palette. Amazing! I have done a full video on just this palette, so I won't go into too much detail on it. I still have my L'Oreal makeup. I don't think I'm ever going to stop using L'Oreal foundations. I just absolutely love them, particularly these True Match. I just think they're so good. Base-wise, so primer-wise, I use this Embryolisse Cream Concentrate. I think this is amazing. It's a really great moisturizer slash primer for all skin types. I then have a couple of the NYX in here. I've got the Shine Killer and the Pore Filler. My Maybelline Superstay. I think this is an amazing, amazing primer. I just can't get over this. Still got my MAC Strobe Cream. I'm never going to stop using MAC Strobe Cream in my kit. I absolutely love it. My color correcting concealers. And then I've got a Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. Then I have my lightening and darkening drops. I think these are great if you're going to have liquid foundation in your kit. You can even use them to adjust the foundation to be a really natural contour. These cases, these clear cases, I got these from AliExpress. You can buy them on their own, you can buy them in a set. You've all seen this before, my EMJ tool roll with all of my Pro Conceals in. Again, I absolutely love these. As I have mentioned in previous video as well, I always cut the brush off of these just because I think it's really unhygienic if you're using it on multiple people. So the final clear case that I have in the bottom section of my bag is the rest of my face products. The RCMA translucent setting powder, sorry, no color setting powder. It works on all skin types. If you bake with it, it will leave a slight white tinge to your skin. I have the Australis Liquid Strobe. I put a couple of drops in with foundation to make it a bit more of a glowy finish. Next, I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I really love this kit. I've got the BH Cosmetics Highlight Strobe Palette. This is a really great variety of highlight colours in there, and they have a really nice finish, so I really enjoy using those. My Chi Chi Ombre Immaculate Ombre Blush Collection. I just really, really love these blush colours. I think there's a colour for pretty much anyone. And now I don't really reach for these as much anymore. These are my Morphe blush and contour palettes, but I do keep hold of them, and I'll tell you why. This blush palette does have some really gorgeous brown toned and really deep red toned blushes in there that you just don't get in here. So these are really going to be great for darker skinned clients. And similarly with the contour palette, there are some shades in here. So you've got some shades in there that if these ones don't quite make the cut, I can reach for those in there. So this is the top compartment of my trolley, this little holder here. Now this used to have some of these pigments in, but it was just too bulky for me to carry around all the time, and I was going to throw it away, but I actually found it is the perfect size to keep my business cards in. Obviously hand sanitizer, I need that all the time. Cotton tips, I just use these for so many things, for tidying up, for decanting. In here I have, these are what I give to clients if I've mixed them up some lipstick. There's a little disposable wand in here and a really cute little pottle, I suppose you'd call this, and I just scrape a little bit of product in there. In here I have just a selection of pigments. I don't often use these, if I'm completely honest. In here I have 3 gel eyeliners. I've got the black one. I always buy the L'Oreal one. I just think it's really, really good. These 2 I don't reach for as often. They're more soft colours. There's a more of a shimmery silver and more of like a shimmery bronze. You can see I really rarely use these. So in here I have some face sponges and some face pads. I don't use these very often, if I'm completely honest. In here I've got these 2 beauty blenders. To be quite honest, I don't use these very often. I don't like to use beauty blenders on clients. These little cases that I keep them in, I got these from Kmart. In this section here, I have lashes, lashes, lashes. So these are all, as you can see, I love Ardell. Individual lashes, I have some Carousel Cosmetics. These are super dramatic lashes. And then the rest of these are all the Demi Wispies. When you open this up, everything else is just completely comes out. This is of course my lip bag, and here is some disposable lip ones. I've got brushes and I've got the more lip glossy ones. What I probably use 99% of the time for lip colours is my Anastasia lip kit. These have got such great pigment and they last so well. I do have a selection of Colourpop liquid lipsticks. So these two are satin, and so I would use these on clients that are potentially going to reapply later on. But the mattes I wouldn't use if it's an occasion like a wedding or a prom where I know they're going to reapply. I still have my MAC lip mixes, so like I've said previously, you can use these to mix your own colour using just these, or you can add them to liquid lipsticks to make your own custom shade. So these are really the only stick lipsticks I have, and they are these Colourpop lippy sticks. I just find these to be really great shades. Now these are all mattes. They work really well under a lip gloss, which is the next thing I have in here. I might actually throw these away because I don't really get an awful lot of use out of these. And I had these before I had this, but yeah, like I said, I probably am actually going to throw these away because the quality is just not at all comparable. Okay, so the next pouch I have here is my eyelash pouch. I have my Clinique High Impact Mascara and my disposable mascara wands. I also have in here a clear brow gel, which I will also use disposable mascara wands for. So, and then everything else I have in here is for eyebrows. I've got my curler with my changeable pads. I've got tweezers. I've got proper eyebrow tweezers, and I've got regular tweezers. I've got these scissors, which I use to cut eyelashes. I've got this little mini palette for your finger. This is really good if you are using eyelash glue. This is the Duo Brush On Lash Glue. This is latex free. The regular Duo eyelash glue, and I have the dark eyelash glue, Ardell Lash Glue, which is for individual lashes. And then I just have this Benefit pencil sharpener. It's got the thin and the thick, and also this loop that pops out if you have a even fatter pen. And then I have this bag here. This is my eyeshadow pouch. So this is my biggest pouch, and probably one of my personal favorites. So I have Modern Renaissance, which I absolutely love using that. I've got my Kat Von D Shade and Light. This is just probably, you've heard me talk about this, one of my all-time favourite eyeshadow palettes. I've got the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette here. At the back here, I have my Kat Von D Metal Matte. This has got some really unusual colours in, and these gorgeous palette shades in there. And I do keep both of my Morphe palettes in here. This is the 35OS, and this is the 35K. I don't reach for these very often, but they do have a really nice variety of colours, and there are some really beautiful shimmers in both of these, which can be really useful. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pro palette. As you can see, it's everything you need for your eyebrows. I hope you found this useful as always. If you did enjoy this video, you can subscribe. It's free to do, and then you don't miss any of my future videos. And I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!